Hello everybody, my name is Cameron Brown and a warm welcome to the HowToCameron channel. I cannot believe this, but Amberlynn Reid has actually lost weight. You know, I've not actually looked at Amberlynn Reid's channel since I last made a video on her. So I think that's been well over half a year. And the reason why is just because I haven't cared. The fact of the matter is I've never really cared about Amberlynn Reid. Unlike a lot of other YouTubers who make videos on other YouTubers, I don't normally care too much about the person I'm talking about. Sometimes I will, but most of the time I'm just making videos on specific people just to come up with some good points and good arguments, but mostly just to have a quick laugh and to make entertaining content. That's normally why I make videos on people. So with Amberlynn Reid, I didn't really care about her weight loss too much, hence I didn't really bother catching up with her YouTube channel once I stopped making videos on her. Initially, when I made videos on Amberlynn Reid, they completely took off. I literally gained, I would say easily 10,000 subscribers from Amberlynn Reid, from her like hater fan base, if you could call it that. You know, I gained so much traction from making videos on Amberlynn Reid initially, but it seemed like what happened is like a switch was flicked. Every video I made on Amberlynn Reid after a certain point seemed to do so bad in terms of performance.
Look, I just flipped the switch. I don't know nobody else.
So I really wonder how this video is going to do, simply because I feel like when I initially made videos on Amberlynn Reid, very few other YouTubers made videos on her. So that's why I got so many views. But once I started making videos on her last year in 2019, I felt like it was such a saturated type of content on YouTube that actually it just didn't do very well. This is a bit weird. Coffee Spill uploaded a video titled Amberlynn Reid gaining weight while trying on clothes. It's a bit of a weird video saying she's losing weight, and also I think that video is a bit sadistic, to be honest. I think it's a bit of a sadistic video idea just because it's like they want her to be gaining weight. It's like they see pride in watching her gain weight, which I think is completely weird, to be quite frankly honest. But without further ado, guys, let's check out one of Amberlynn Reid's latest videos. I have no clue what these videos are going to be like because I've not watched them.
Hey guys, so it is the next day. My face is super red. I've been up and just cleaning. We're actually gonna go do recycling, get a bite to eat because Becky and I haven't ate today. We gotta do some.
Okay, right. I just don't get why large people always say this, because it's never normally sized people. Like, I will never say to someone, I've not eaten today, because most of the time, I mean, unless it's in the morning, I probably have eaten already today. But it seems like these abnormally large people, what they like to say is, oh, I've not eaten today. Like, what, is that meant to compensate for you being a tub of lard? Like, I don't get it. Like, I just don't get why they have to say that. Like, just say, oh, we're getting a bite to eat. Calm. That's fine. You're going out to eat. There's nothing wrong with that. Just, you don't have to try and justify it. Oh, I've not eaten all day. Like, you can go and eat. Like, I don't get why they bother trying to come up with something to convince us that she's not actually fat when she is. But I don't get it.
I'm gonna bring my reusable bags. I think I got these from Walmart. And I totes forgot I had them, even though...
She said, I totes... Don't remember that I got them. Tote bag. I honestly think Amberlynn Reid is on a different IQ plane to all of us. To be quite frankly honest, anyway. That was some sick wordplay. Because obviously totes could mean totally, which is how she was using it. But it has a secret meaning. It's not really a secret meaning, but it could have a double meaning. The bag, it's a tote bag. Wow. Damn.
They were hanging up right over there by the microwave. I used them a couple times when I first got them, but I'm gonna start using them again.
Hang on a minute.
And I totes forgot I had them, even though they were hanging up right over there by the microwave.
That is actually quite surprising, because I'd imagine that out of all the hot spots in a house or flat or apartment or whatever, in the house, I think the microwave location, in front of the microwave anyway, I feel like that is a huge hot spot. Only beaten by her bed, to be quite frankly honest. So I'm very surprised she didn't notice the tote bags, to be honest, but whatever.
I used them a couple times when I first got them, but I'm gonna start using them again.
I just want to make this clear. No one's complimenting Amberlynn Reid's new mindset on recycling. She starts off, guys, we're taking this rubbish to the recycling. That's a brownie point there. And then another brownie point is going to be given to her because she's trying to use recyclable bags. Why is no one complimenting her newfound respect for the environment? You lot are all just hating on her. In the comments, I do not appreciate it. You need to be more even-headed.
And I just dropped one. Cute. And they have like a little buckle moment. I don't know, I just thought they were really cute instead of like the standard ones. I don't know.
I honestly think if you're getting excited about recyclable bags, I feel like at that point, yeah, your life's kind of boring. Why is she so far away from the camera?
From Walmart. Earrings.
She's trying to exercise at the same time. Oh my god. Amberlynn Reid is actually very intelligent, you know? She's now deliberately walking further away from the camera, not only to get a better shot, but also because it involves more physical exercise. Why is no one giving her credit for where credit is due?
So we are at the mall, which this mall is lame, but there's a restaurant called Old Town Grill, so we're gonna go there.
Why would you film you walking into the restaurant? I honestly think that's a bit triggering. I think she's trying to trigger hate. Because a normal vlogger would be like, okay guys, we're going to this restaurant, it sounds nice. And then they would go straight to footage of them showing off the food and going, wow, this food looks really good. And then they'll kind of review the food or whatever. Why is she filming herself waddling into the restaurant? That seems like she's just trying to trigger hate comments. It's actually really tragic. They're healthy drinks, so to be honest. We're not just cooking, we're making memories. Only in America. Only in America. It's just a grill. Like a restaurant's that special to people? Like, I don't know. Are they really memories? I mean, they are memories by the definition of the word memory. Like, I can remember going to restaurants before. But they're not really good enough memories to proclaim that title anyway. Like, come on, it's just food. Eat and be happy. Only in America. If you just eat, you'll be happy. That's it, pretty much. The weird thing is, right, is this dish that she's got here, like, it could quite easily be healthy. Because I don't know what meat that is. I'm vegetarian. It looks like it's got jam on it, so I'm really confused. But is that like steak? It's probably steak because it's at a grill. So that's actually probably quite healthy, to be honest. Steak, red meat. Is red meat healthy? I don't even know. Broccoli. Good broccoli. It's the potato. This potato single-handedly makes the meal unhealthy because it's cream potato, it's cream mashed potato, and it's got cheese on it. So that's a double negative. So pretty much, if this wasn't here, it would probably be quite a healthy dish, to be honest. But then again, you can eat unhealthily sometimes. And I feel like that's where Amberlynn Reid gets confused. There's nothing wrong with eating an unhealthy meal. And I think her haters should understand this as well. There's nothing wrong with having an unhealthy meal. I feel like when it comes to food, you're allowed to enjoy it. It's just as long as you're not having an unhealthy meal for every goddamn meal, you know? So you can't criticize her for just eating a nice meal. That's what I'm saying. Like these people that make videos like coffee spill, for example. Amberlynn Reid eating 30 minutes of coffee spill. Like, wow, she's eating unhealthy meals. But all they're doing is they're taking footage of her just eating an unhealthy meal, which she probably isn't having too often, to be honest. I want to search up on the transcript when she mentions coronavirus, because the reason why I want to see if she said anything about coronavirus is because everyone in the comments is having a panic attack and a paddy about how she is happy to go to a restaurant and Walmart, but not to the cinema because of coronavirus.
I cannot even begin to tell you guys how good these smell. Look at this cupcake one. Queen. Dragonfly.
I did not come here to goddamn watch soap bars. be moved by Amberlynn Reid's chubby ass hand. What the hell? Wait, wasabi peas, $6. $6 for 300 grams? No way. I should start making these and selling these. There's no way they cost a lot to make. They're just peas, dried peas, I think, in wasabi flavoring. What?
And I don't think I've had them in years, literally years. And the sound of them does not sound good, but it's weird because I used to be obsessed. Like, that was my go-to snack.
It's weird because there's nothing wrong with being obsessed with wasabi peas. Peas are literally healthy. Like, they're pretty much just plant crisps, if you think about it logically.
I wanted to go to the movies, as you guys know. And I just feel like that's such a populated place, and like people are sitting close and like sneezing and who knows what they're doing, that I'm not gonna go to the movies because this is getting people who are elderly or already sick or have really bad immune systems.
Okay, so this is where she's talking about coronavirus. Now, I do feel like you can argue, oh, she's worried about coronavirus, yet went to a restaurant and Walmart. Like, you can argue that a little bit, but at the end of the day, you still have to go to Walmart, even if coronavirus is running rampant, because you still have to get food. So that's fine. I think Walmart, that's okay. I don't get why they make this argument of, and touch everything. If you actually just look, like, what has she picked up? Like, straws and some soap. Like, that's all she's touched. So this person is saying, because she picked up 2 items, that she touched everything. I think that's a bit of an over-exaggeration. The restaurant argument you can use, but I honestly think that because when she talks about like the cinema, because it's much later in the video, I think probably what's happened is she went to Walmart, she went to the restaurant, and at the time she didn't really think about coronavirus. However, she might have saw more news articles, or you know, she might have just thought about it during the day and changed her mind on where she would go. I feel like a lot of people in the comment section are quick to criticize her for being a hypocrite when it's literally a weekly vlog. Like, the point of a weekly vlog is your mind is going to change throughout the week. Some days you're going to be happy, some days you're going to be sad, some days you're going to be worried about coronavirus, sometimes you're not. I don't think there's anything wrong with her in the video later saying that she doesn't want to go to the cinema because she doesn't want to contract coronavirus. Because I think in the moment when she said that, she probably wouldn't want to go to a restaurant again. But she's probably going to end up going to a restaurant anyway because it's food. But like, I think her mindset has just changed on coronavirus. I don't think she's a hypocrite, to be honest. That's how I see it anyway, just because it's later on in the vlog and in the week. I'm not trying to defend Amberlynn Reid here. I'm just trying to respond to her haters, because I feel like her haters, honestly, are just there trying to drill into her, and there's just no one who's actually being realistic anymore at this point. I feel like the haters of her are way worse than her, because realistically, she's just a troubled woman, you know, who just struggles to lose weight and has a bit of a sad life. She obviously suffers with mental illness. I just feel like these haters, they're just over the top. I just feel like what's happened is when she went to the restaurant, when she went to Walmart, coronavirus wasn't a big deal, but later on in the week, you know, when she recorded the segment in which she said that she wasn't going to go to the cinema because of it, I feel like the situation just progressed, and that made her think twice. But only later in the week rather than earlier in the week.
I have a compromised immune system. I know that just from, you know, being morbidly obese. But honestly, I just have the whole world in my thoughts, and I hope that we can all like come together and figure this out. And I want to say thank you to the president for actually trying to help with this situation. Let's just hope for a vaccine soon. And I feel very sad for the people who have it.
Does this really strike you as someone who's a horrible person? I don't see it. So the last thing I want to quickly go through is just her weigh-in video. 514.8 pounds. Obviously, it's not good, but it's an improvement. I think she was almost 600 pounds like at the start of a weight loss program. But then again, you have the comments So all you lost this month was a Lynn? It's the 11th of March. It's been 11 days. I think it's a bit harsh. Like, when it comes to weight loss, right? If you're 60 pounds down, which is what she's down, at that point, even if you don't lose any weight and just maintain your weight, that's an improvement. You know, I don't think a weight loss story should be fascinated with the idea of constantly losing weight, because you are going to plateau. It's better to sustain than let yourself go, and I think that's what's probably just happened to her. You aren't furious or angry. You have Reese's and mashed potatoes in your fridge. You have your girlfriend make you 6 egg rolls and ramen. You aren't angry. You are continuing the cycle. She's probably lost weight because of being sick. She hasn't lost more than probably 15 pounds in about 2 months. You fail at literally everything you do, don't you get tired of that? Oh my god, this is ridiculous. This is so stupid, because I just feel like no one is supporting her. And I feel like that's why a lot of people fail, because no one supports them. I honestly don't think these people in the comments want her to do well. I genuinely don't. And I feel like a lot of people don't want her to do well. And I feel like a lot of people just watch her content to hate on her. Interestingly, with Eugenia Cooney, I just wanted to quickly bring this up, is I think Eugenia Cooney needs to quit YouTube, to be honest, because she isn't any better. Like, she just doesn't show off her body as much, I don't think. The thing is with Eugenia Cooney, though, that's quite interesting, is like, when she was obviously going through all this controversy, she was getting millions of views on her videos. She got 7 million views when she was at her absolute worst. But the second that she starts doing good again in terms of her body, you know, her views decrease again. Like 60k views in 6 days, when she literally made a video called I'm Back 8 months ago, got almost 8 million. I think that is a problem with YouTube. And the problem is with YouTube is that if you are doing bad at something, for example, you're anorexic and you're not getting help and you continue to lose weight, and if you're morbidly obese and you're not actually losing any weight and you're exploiting your body in the thumbnail, you'll get loads more views and loads more money. Once you start doing the right thing for your body, you instantly become irrelevant. And I think that's a dangerous problem, honestly, with YouTube. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end this video here. I don't know how it turned out. I've not made a video on Amberlynn Reid for a long time, and I don't want this video to come across like I'm literally talking her off, because I'm not. I don't like her, but I just think she's nowhere near as bad as a person as people say she is. And I think one of the most alpha things to do is to stand up for people who no one else is standing up for. It's also very alpha to go against the majority just because I think they're in the wrong. Not because anyone else thinks they're in the wrong, but because I think they're in the wrong. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Tell me in the comments what you thought of my video. If you disagree with me, leave me a comment, whatever. And subscribe to the channel if you're new today. And I'll be seeing you guys later. Goodbye. Bye.